Hello Pisces, and welcome to this little corner of the internet that is Wild Fox Alchemy. If we haven't met before, my name is Maria Gaian. I am an intuitive business success coach and a tarot card reader, and I'm here to do your weekly business reading for the 20th to the 26th of September. So let's have a chat about what's coming up this week. We start with Canary Spirit, Sing Your Own Song. This card has come out again recently. I'm trying to think who for. But it's about doing things your way. And I keep being reminded that we are taught by people, that we learn from gurus on the internet, that we try to do things the way that we've been taught, the way that people tell us we should do things. And I'm seeing now a trend towards whatever other people are doing, do the opposite. And strangely, it seems to work. It's time for you to be who you are and to do things your way. Now that can take a little bit of bravery. It can take having a bit of experience actually in the field that you're in to be able to do that. You know, if you've been trained in a certain modality, you will go out there as an inexperienced beginner doing the things that you've been taught. But over a period of time you'll start to realise that you have some better ideas, that you have better ways of doing things. And so you should be brave and strong and fearless and bold and incorporate them into your practice. Now, as long as it's not something that's going to harm anybody, not a problem. But do things your way. Look at things that are being done by your competitors and see how you could do them differently. How could you make it different? How could you make it better? How could you infuse more of who you are into what you're doing? Nice message really there, isn't it, Pisces? So, we start with the Nine of Acorns. This is where you need to focus your energy this week. This is about power and perseverance. This is you possibly being challenged by something, feeling a little bit wary, but you're being told now that you are very close to the finishing line, that you must not give up. So you need to focus this week on persevering with what it is that you're doing. I've just been given messages. Just give me a second. This is about... Spirit is saying that when you start to sing your own song, you may feel like it's not working. You may feel like other people will challenge you because of it. Okay? That people may not like it because you're deviating from the norm. You're not doing things the way that everybody else has done them, and there could be a little bit of pushback. Spirit is saying to me that this Nine of Acorns is here to remind you to persevere, that some things don't happen overnight, that when you start doing things your way, it may not be an immediate success, but that by persevering and keeping pushing, people will see the value in it and it will succeed. This is a card that says you're close to the finish line and you should never give up. We never really know how close we are to success, do we? The only way that we know is when success actually happens for us. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be next year. We don't actually know what it is that's going to suddenly click and will take your business off into the stratosphere. You don't know. So all we can do every single day is get up and move forward. Take another step forward, and that is perseverance, my friend. Just getting up and carrying on no matter what is going on, okay? Your strengths, positives, we've got the Ten of Feathers, recovery and transformation. This card is a double-edged sword for me. It's about painful endings and having to recover from a painful ending. Now, this is a snake, and I never really know, I don't know, and I need to look this up, I never remember to look this up, whether a snake actually finds it painful to shed its skin or whether it's just irritating and annoying whilst the process is happening. If you know the answer to that, please let me know in the comments. Do they actually feel any sort of pain, do we know, when they shed their skin? I don't know. Or is it painful when they're in their old skin? Does it become very uncomfortable before they actually shed the skin? I'm assuming it must do. But this is about recovering after some sort of painful ending and transforming because of it. This can be a card of betrayal. So far we've got some sort of challenge, some feeling of betrayal, but you need to persevere and recover, and you will transform from whatever it is that's happened. What's going on? Let me go in the comments, Pisces, if there's something going on with you that resonates here. Possible obstacles. We've got the 9 of Feathers. This is about seeing things from a new perspective, self-empowerment. This is another card that is, the message it gives is that it is the dark before the dawn, that there's light at the end of the tunnel. This is about not giving up, that being close to the finishing line. This is about light being at the end of the tunnel. There's definitely an ending coming to whatever it is that you're going through right now. And the outcome is the 8 of Feathers, courage and solutions. There's a lot of feather energy here, isn't there? This is about your thoughts, your intellect, what's going on in your mind. And I feel like there's a lot of anxiety going on here about something. Again, this 8 of Feathers, it's about limiting beliefs. It's about feeling like you've got no choices, no opportunities, that you're stuck. It's a card of anguish, not seeing solutions to things. But actually, this card is saying there are solutions. You just have to have courage, and you will find them. I'm going to clarify a couple of these cards, I think, because this message feels quite painful. And I'm sorry for that, Pisces. You know, I'm sending you a virtual hug if there's something going on there with you that needs resolution. I've been given the Ace of Swords there. This is about having a mental breakthrough. Again, this is swords energy again. It's all swords. This is you finding clarity, building a foundation for yourself, having the seed of an idea and sparking the progress on it. Now, I feel that fits with this Sing Your Own Song, that there's something coming in here. You've got a way of doing things that is your way, that is uniquely you, and that will bring you massive success if you pursue it. And this is you having this mental breakthrough, this idea, sparking the progress on it. This isn't just you thinking about it. This is you trying to get on and doing it. But we've got this 9 of Acorns there, which is telling you to persevere. Because something has happened that's challenged you before, that's made you think that you can't do what it is you need to do. This card is saying to you, you're near the finishing line, don't give up. You don't need to be wary. Protect yourself by all means, but you don't need to be wary. You have the power. You have the power to do this. Okay? Certainly getting the feeling that something painful has happened. It could be that a business has ended, that there's something that was painful that ended, but your strength is in your recovery, in you using whatever that was as a lesson for transformation. It could be linked actually with whatever it is about singing your own song. It could be that your experience is going to create something new for you, a different way of yeah, there's an idea. There's definitely an idea. And I believe it's sprouted from the hurt that you suffered before, and that's why this is a strength, that your transformation will actually bring something positive. So, to clarify the 9 of Feathers, perspective and self-empowerment, and again, this is about the dark before the dawn, feeling light at the end of the tunnel. What I'm seeing is that your perspective is what could hold you back, that you not really understanding how you can use what's happened to you as a lesson for others, as a way of transforming. Many of us, lightworkers, peacebringers, guides, mediators, we draw on our own experiences, on our own bad experiences to help other people, because we are compassionate, empathic people who hate the idea of somebody suffering the way that we have suffered. So many times we will find that we start businesses that are linked to the way that we have suffered. They're linked to a problem that we have encountered. And I wonder if this is about that you need to see this new perspective, that whatever has happened to you, instead of it feeling like it's created a victim from you, that it's actually empowered you. I clarified that, and I've got the Hanged Man. which says to me again, this is about perspective. It's another card about perspective, seeing things from a different perspective, taking a step back, pausing for a moment to see things from this new perspective. This reminds me a little bit of the work that I did in my ecotherapy clinic with depression, where I experienced depression. I had a catastrophic mental breakdown in 2013, and I entered a severe clinical depression. And when I started to come out of it, I documented what I did and how I did things, because I had two choices at the time. It was either to end things and not suffer anymore, or to change things. And I looked at my kids and I thought, I have to change things. And so I documented how I got out of this depression, and I realised that what I was doing was quite different in a lot of ways to what other people were saying was the cure for depression. So I sang my own song, if you like, and I have my own ways of helping people to get through depression without resorting to long-term use of antidepressants. And anyway, I digress. But I saw things from a very different perspective. That worked for me and worked for other people. And I feel very much, Pisces, that this reading is telling you to draw on your own experiences and how you have done things differently. The way that you've done things, not the way other people do things, the way that you've done things. And you need to see from a different perspective that you might be a layman. You may not feel like you've got experience and expertise, or, you know, degrees in whatever it is that you're trying to tell people about, but that doesn't matter. People just want to see what your story is, what your song is on this particular matter. So instead of blocking yourself, you need to just let go of all these feelings of not being able to do whatever it is that you want to do. You should sing your own song, unless it's dangerous to another person, you know, unless what you're promoting is dangerous. Then, you know, carry on. Sing your own song, be confident enough to do it. I'm going to clarify this 8 of feathers, although I do feel like I think there's probably a full story there, honestly. This courage and solutions, I feel like you can end up, if you dwell on this perspective of not being able to do what you want to do, or of being afraid of people coming in and criticising, of dragging you down, of trolling or whatever else it is, then this card kind of has a double-edged sword to it. It's kind of, you can sink into this feeling of not being able to do anything, of being anxious, of feeling blindfolded, of feeling like, you know, your limiting beliefs will take over. Whatever you tell your mind, it will believe. So if you believe that you can't do this, you can't sing your own song, all you're going to do is attract nasty people who disagree with you, then that is what will happen. However, if you can move and see things from this new perspective and go, well, actually there is hope here. If I have the courage of my convictions, I will see solutions. I will recognise opportunities and find the choices and do the right things, and I will draw the people to me that need to hear what I'm having to say, rather than drawing people to me that just disagree and make me feel completely rubbish about myself. To clarify that, I've got the King of Pentacles. This is the King of Business. He's courageous. He's a leader. He's rewarded for everything that he does. He feels secure. He's in control. He's quite an ambitious person, but I'm going to say it again, he is the King of Business. He represents prosperity, material things, success and abundance. Singing your own song and getting past whatever this issue is, Pisces, will lead to something quite spectacular for you. It will be successful. Now, Spirit is just telling me to remind you that it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might be in a little while, but it will happen for you. Your uniqueness and you singing your own song will inspire and motivate other people. So go ahead. There's a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety in this reading about doing what it is you need to do, Pisces, and you just need to try and get out of your comfort zone and get past it. And I know, no, that's not easy. It's easy for me to say that, isn't it? But like I said before, I've done it. I've been there and I've done it, and I know how hard it is, but I know what the rewards are at the end. I would not have the life that I have now had I not gone down the path I chose in the first place. It's been a tough ride, but it's all worked out great in the end, and it will work out great in the end for you too, Pisces. if you need to speak to me about any of this, please do get in touch with me. You can email me, you can comment below, you can join the Firefly Circle if you like, and come tell me all about it in there. I'd love to help you. You know, if maybe you need a bit of support and a bit of understanding in whatever it is you're trying to do, and maybe we can inspire and motivate you to keep on keeping on. I'm going to leave that there, Pisces. It ends on a high note. I will remind you of that. It ends on a high note. All you've got to do is be brave, find your courage, and you will recover and transform. Don't be afraid to sing your own song, Pisces. I'm going to close this off now. I'm going to see you next time. Have a great week, Pisces. With love and magic always, this is Maria Gaian signing out.